Hi guys, I'm back. Here's part 4 of Diagon Alley. As no two unicorns, dragons, or phoenixes are quite the same, and of course you will never get such good results with another wizard's wand. Harry suddenly realized that the tape measure, which was measuring between his nostrils and what was going on on its own. Mr. Ollivander was flitting around the shelves taking down boxes. "That will do," he said, and the tape measure crumpled itself onto a heap on the floor. "Right then, Mr. Potter, try this one. Beechwood and dragon heartstring, 9 inches, nice and flexible. Just take it and give it a wave." Harry took the wand and, feeling foolish, waved it around a bit, but Mr. Ollivander snatched it out of his hand almost at once. "Maple and phoenix feathers, 7 inches, quite whippy. Try." Harry tried, but he hardly raised the wand when it too was snatched back by Mr. Ollivander. No, here, ebony and unicorn hair, 8.5 inches, springy. Go on, try it out." Harry tried and tried. He had no idea what Mr. Ollivander was waiting for. The pile of tried wands were mounting higher and higher on the spindly chair, but the more wands Mr. Ollivander pulled from the shelves, the happier he seemed to become. "Tricky customer, eh? Not to worry. We'll find the perfect match somewhere. I usually wonder. Now, yes, why not? Unusual combination. Holly and phoenix feather, 11 inches, nice and supple." Harry took the wand. He felt a sudden warmth in his fingers. He raised the wand above the head and brought it swishingly down through the dusty air, and a stream of red and gold sparks shot from the end like fireworks, throwing dancing spots of light against the wall. Hagrid whooped and clapped, and Mr. Ollivander cried, "Oh, bravo! Yes, indeed! Oh, very well, well! How curious indeed!" He put Harry's wand back in the box and wrapped it in brown paper, still muttering, "Curious." "Sorry," said Harry, "but what's curious?" Mr. Ollivander fixed Harry with his pale stare. "I remember every wand I sold, Mr. Potter, every single wand. It so happens that the phoenix whose tail is in your wand gave another feather, just one other. It is very curious that you should have the wand for. It is very curious indeed that you should be destined for this wand when its brother gave you the scar." Harry swallowed. "Yes, 13.5 inches, Curious indeed how these things happen. The wand chooses the wizard, remember. I think one must expect great things from you, Mr. Potter. After all, he who must not be named did great things. Terrible, yes, but great." Harry shivered. He wasn't sure he liked Mr. Ollivander too much. He paid him 7 gold galleons for his wand, and Mr. Ollivander bowed from them at the shop. The late afternoon sun hung low in the sky as Harry and Hagrid made their way back down Diagon Alley, back through the wall, back through the leaky cauldron, now empty. Harry did not speak at all as they walked down the road. He didn't even notice how many people were gawping at them on the underground, laden with their funny packages, with a sleepy owl on Harry's lap. Another escalator out into Paddington Station, and Harry only realized when they were there that Hagrid tapped him on the shoulder. "Got time for a bite before your train leaves?" He bought Harry a hamburger, and they sat down on the plastic seats to eat them. Harry kept looking around. Something looked so strange somehow. "Are you all right, Harry? You're quiet," said Hagrid. Harry wasn't sure he could explain. He had just had the best birthday of his life, and yet he chewed his hamburger, trying to find the words. "Everyone thinks I'm special at the last. All those people at the leaky cauldron, Professor Quirrell, Mr. Ollivander, but I don't know anything at all about magic. How can they expect great things? I am famous, but I can't even remember for what I'm famous for. I don't even know what happened the night my parents died." Hagrid leaned across the table, and behind the wild beard and eyebrows he wore a very kind smile. "Don't worry, Hagrid. You'll learn fast enough. Everyone starts at the beginning at Hogwarts, and you'll be fine. Just be yourself. I know it's hard. You've been singled out, and that's always hard, but you have a great time at Hogwarts. I did, still do, matter of fact. Hagrid helped Harry onto the train that would take him back to the Dursley and then handed him an envelope. Your tickets for Hogwarts, he said. 1st of September, King's Cross. It's all in your ticket. Any problems with the Dursley, send me a letter with your owl. She'll know where to find me. See you soon, Harry. The train pulled out of the station, and Harry wanted to watch Hagrid until he passed out of sight. He rose in his seat and pressed his nose against the window, but he blinked and Hagrid was gone. So, Hagrid taps on the bricks and they gain entry to Diagon Alley. Looking down, what makes this street look so special? What is the expression on Harry's face? What do you think he's thinking? What is different about the fashions in the window? And what are the ladies wearing on their heads? These are some of the animals that are found in Diagon Alley. What makes them special? Can you figure out what two different type of birds are above and below? And what is that strange animal in between? What are all the students looking at through the window? This is a picture of Ollivander's wand shop on the outside, and then the below picture, if you were standing on the stairs looking down, this is what the shop would look like from the inside. This is Mr. Ollivander showing Harry Potter a wand. What is special about Harry Potter's wand? Whose wand shares the same type of part inside? And what is that little special part that they share? This is Harry Potter finding the right wand for him. This is the end of the video. Thanks for staying tuned and going through this with me. I know it was a long chapter, and the next chapter is called 9 3/4, and I have the book with me here, and we'll go forth and do some more in the future. Thanks for hanging with me, guys.